MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. It's the home opener of this new season between the American League's Houston Astros and the San Francisco Giants. It's going to be fun marveling at two of the best in the game, and it's next on MLB Network. So the base is empty here with one away, and that'll bring up the former MVP second baseman Dustin Pedroia. Harold, you take a look at the Giants as they begin play here tonight. It's been, all things considered, a pretty good start to the campaign as they have 4 wins from their first 6 tries.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitching staff, and I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix the pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
Carlos Correa is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now. Slider. Ooh, thought he had him, but it's 1-2. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. Got him swinging in the dirt. Posey gathers it, and that ends the inning. Here's Elvis Andrus now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Giants, third baseman.
Swing and a flare hit toward right. Therefore, it is the Gold Glover Reddick, and he's got it 1 away. So 1 away here with the bases empty, and stepping in the slip fielding shortstop Brandon Crawford. A swing and a miss. He's behind the big curveball. And Harold, these Astros entering play here tonight. They come out of the gate slowly. Just 1 of their first 4 have been wins.
Well, Matt, I mean, the simple way to put it, they lost their last game. This is where baseball comes the best to me, where all the cliches come in. You got to have a short-term memory, and you really do. The game's over. You can't do anything about it. You got to come back today and play better and win.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. And a great job to stick with it as he's able to make. Into the box now, George Springer. He'll lead it off against Johnny Cueto. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. The 0-1 on its way. A late swing at a slider for a strike.
Pretty late with the swing there. As a pitcher, you have to recognize that and keep coming in with the hard stuff until he proves he can hit it.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Number 9, Marwin.
Reached for and popped into the air back behind second. Panic is there for it. 2 down. At the plate, Josh Reddick. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2. 2-0 count. Here it comes. Little chopper back to the mound. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt. He'll lead it off against Lance McCullers.
First baseman,
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Good breaking ball there. Had him frozen. Strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Started that swing a bit too early.
Well, he's just 2 outs into his major league debut on the mound, and so far he doesn't seem nervous or like he's trying to do too much. That's easier said than done.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Brandon Belt becomes the first out here in the bottom of the second. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Little dribbler down the line. Foul ball, strike 2.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
So he sets him down swinging. Hunter Pence becomes out number 2 this inning. Swing and a little blooper to center, and that'll get down for a base hit. So that keeps the bottom of the second going. So a runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning. And standing fourth is the left-handed hitting Denard Span. And a breaking ball runs in and gets him. And I doubt there was any intent behind that. First offering on its way. Pablo Sandoval stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. And now he'll step off and raise his hand towards second, but he'll just hold on to it. Bottom of the second here with no score. Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. So now 2 men in scoring position. And that's over. 2-1. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Hit back up the middle. And this goes right past him. Oh, my. That might play 2. And he is in there. So striding forward now, number 53. First trip to the plate for him in the ball game. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Ready with the 0-2. He's running towards second. Line drive to center field. Springer is going to have room out there. Digging in the switch hitter, Carlos Beltran. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the third. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1. Takes a look at a changeup there, and it's a ball and 2 strikes now.
Pretty lucky to get away with that one. There's not a situation ever where you want to throw a high changeup, so I think he'll try to make an adjustment with the next one he throws.
And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Third baseman number 2, Alex Bregman.
Alex Bregman is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1.
We're seeing him in an absolute groove out there on the mound right now. Retired 7 straight, and mechanically, he looks really consistent and fluid to me.
Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third.
Catcher.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Brian McCann is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. Now a ball popped up, but room and foul ground for the catcher Posey. And he will indeed make the play. Ready for another chance? Elvis Andrus. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Springer has a read on it, and that's the first out of the inning. Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Lazy fly ball out to center field. Correa ranging into the outfield, and he makes the catch for the second out. Here's Buster Posey now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Buster Posey.
Now a swing and a third straight fly ball here should get him out of the inning. 1-2-3. In there, a base hit. So it's a runner at first with 2 gone. And standing in now, the left-handed hitting first baseman, Brandon Belt. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. Now a throw over to first. 2 out with the man at first. A fastball down near the shoe tops. Now a move over to first. Chopped in front of home plate. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Andrew Benintendi comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And this is heading for the seats and out of play to the left. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Ball one.
Yeah, that looked like a strike, but let me tell you, when you're staring at a big 0 in the hit column, getting a call like that to go your way can feel like a big victory.
Pence has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out.
The batter, number 19.
Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Hit hard back up the middle. And there's the first hit of the game for Houston. Here's Carlos Correa now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
Matt, I tell you what, I love how he's pitching right now. He has continued to pound that first pitch for strikes. When you do that, you set yourself up for great success.
Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
I like that he tried to tie him up inside on that pitch, but it was a little bit of a risky situation because if you're off just a little bit, you can end up plunking a guy. That's the last thing you want to do.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire. Digging in for his second at-bat, Hunter Pence, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Around first, digging for 2. Pence around second. He's on his way to third. Long throw to third. Pence takes the turn at third. He wants it all. And he will score on the inside the park home run. And that was a gift right there. Swinging on the first pitch as this is hit out to Pedroia at second. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
The center fielder, number 2.
Striding in once again, Denard Span. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. And no swing apparently, ball 1. This is line to left, but pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out.
Now batting.
Here's the Panda now, Pablo Sandoval. He was able to plate 2 with a base hit in his first appearance. Hot shot on the ground is short. Throw in time and the side is retired. Digging in to try it again. George Springer comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
They can't afford to continue to fall back any further. They got to get something going on the offensive side. Somebody's got to step up, give a big hit, maybe even a home run, drop a bunt, do something. But this offense has to get going.
Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Gonzalez
squared that one up just a little late. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And this is drifting foul back into the stands. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
now batting, right fielder Josh Reddick.
Gets him out in front as this is hit in the air down the right field line. And Pence is there to make the catch. Stepping in, number 53. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Left fielder.
And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And he's retired, 1 away. Ready once again, Elvis Andrus. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. And here's a ball hit in the air. Pedroia onto the grass, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out.
The shortstop, number 35.
Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. On the ground to the left side. Bregman fields it cleanly. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is. Here's Carlos Beltran. He'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6.
Hitter, Carlos.
And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
Well, Matt, they've been real aggressive, taking swings early in the count, but you're losing in this game, so you got to make an adjustment. You got to start taking pitches and maybe working the pitcher a little bit more if it's not working, being aggressive.
And this pitch is up and in as he backs away. It's ball one.
Great pitch right there on 0-2. Purpose pitch, right? Running that ball in off the plate. Now that opens up that whole strike zone, and you're not quite as comfortable as a hitter.
So it was a swinging strike three. Carlos Beltran goes down to become the first out in the 6th inning.
One thing you try to do as a hitter is figure out what pattern the pitcher is pitching. I can't cover the whole plate. He's done a masterful job of pounding him on the outside half for strikes, and they haven't figured it out yet.
So he threw the slider darting away to him 2 times in a row. Now I don't think he'll go for it again. I'm looking for something hard inside on this pitch.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Alex Bregman goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Hit sharply on the ground. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Here's Buster Posey now. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home 6th. Hard hit ball to second. Pedroia has it. 1 away. Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. On the ground up the middle. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Digging in and looking for more, Hunter Pence comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Hit high in the air down the right field line. Reddick has a read on it, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. The windup and the 0-1. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at-bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
Second baseman.
Into the windup and the pitch. Hit out towards second. Fielded by Panic. Throw on to first will take care of Pedroia, and there are 2 away. Ready for another chance. Carlos Correa. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Boys, we see the pitch count. It's hard to remember the last time we saw a guy pitch this efficiently.
Yeah, Matt, it's incredible to watch him go after guys. He's forcing a lot of early contact, and they haven't done a whole lot with the balls they put in play against him.
And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away. Here's George Springer. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Matt, this is getting a little ridiculous. That strike right there puts him at 90% of hitters he's thrown first pitch strike to. You do that, yeah, you're going to dominate lineups.
That misses, says the home plate umpire. 1-2. Where it misses, I'm not quite sure. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. The throw to first. Digging in to try it again, Joe Panic. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7. Hit on the ground out to short. Correa scoops it up. A quick out number 1. Here's the center fielder, Denard Span. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. Line towards center field. And Span is aboard. It's a base hit. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Pablo Sandoval. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame. Fastball in the dirt, and that's going to get away. And he's called out on a close play at third. The 0-1 pitch. And this is line foul back over the Giants dugout. And wow, tough to lay off the fastball there, but it's 1-2.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
The relay, and a good effort to bring it back in quickly, but he's in at second base with a double.
The batter,
Ready once again, number 53. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. In the dirt here. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. Lifted into the air to shallow center. Will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move. Striding in once again, Marwin Gonzalez. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Number 9.
And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
He's been getting ahead in the count all game long. I think the key has been working off his fastball.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. And he struck him out. And that's 8 strikeouts thus far.
Now batting.
First pitch on its way. Hit in the air out to left field. Left fielder has a beat on it, and that's the second out of the inning. Digging in once again, Carlos Beltran. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
Guys, I've been really impressed with him tonight. I mean, he's carving these guys up with all of his pitches.
And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side. Throw to first in plenty of. Here's Elvis Andrus now. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8.
Third baseman, Elvis.
Hit on the ground to third. Bregman has it. Throw on to first, and one third baseman grounds out to the other, 1 away.
The shortstop, number 35.
So coming to the plate, Brandon Crawford. He was a ground out victim last time up. High in the air into shallow left center. Benintendi comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 2.
Now batting, the catcher,
digging in, Buster Posey. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Liner towards second. And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out. Ready for another shot now. Brandon Belt. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. And he'll go after the first offering here, although this looked to be well below the knees. It's strike 1. And this is fouled back and out of play. And another foul ball. 3 runs, 7 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. This is skied into short left center. Waiting on it is Benintendi. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. At the plate, Alex Bregman. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9.
Third baseman, number 2.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Belt is there. 1 quick out to start inning number 9.
The catcher, number 16.
Here's the catcher, Brian McCann. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
I really like how he's been throwing a lot of first pitch strikes in this game. That first pitch strike, it just opens up the whole strike zone and what you can do as a pitcher.
And he'll take this on to first, and they're down to their final out, 2 away.
Andrew Benintendi.
A swinging bunt to the mound. Throw to first here is in time to record the final out, and the Giants have run their winning streak to 5 in a row now as this ball game is over. Well, we've talked about his dominance all throughout the game, and he ended up finishing what he started. A complete game shutout. He's our top player of the game.
Hey, when you basically take a game into your own hands and give your opposition absolutely no chance, you deserve